The next thing I want to talk about is the versions and the different applications. So there are different versions of ArcGIS, and on this computer we have ArcInfo installed, or the advanced desktop. They sometimes change the name of it. So to figure out exactly which version you have, we can click on Start and go to the Programs and locate the ArcGIS program group and look for the ArcGIS administrator. Now if you need to make changes in the administrator, you'll need to right click on this and run as administrator. But if you're just going to view it and not make any changes, you can just go ahead and click open. You may be prompted for user account control. Go ahead and click yes to that. It may take a little while to open, but it will eventually open. And I'm going to click on this desktop folder, and you can see the different versions. So the top three are basically the same as the bottom three, but it has to do with how the software is basically activated or licensed. If I choose one of the top three, I'll need to license it or activate it through a license manager. But I'm using this computer from home, so I'm not on a network that can connect to a license manager, so I'm using a single use type license setup, so one of the bottom three. So as I mentioned before, I'm using ArcInfo, and that's what ArcGIS or ESRI is currently calling advanced. There's the standard edition, which has ArcEditor, and then there's basic, which is basically the viewer, kind of like a PDF. You really can't make any changes. So the Arc Basic, this is the entry level of ArcGIS Desktop. It allows you to read maps and view data. It is also packaged with every ArcGIS Desktop installation. And as I mentioned earlier, it works like Adobe Acrobat. The editor, this one gives you everything ArcView has, except you can now create and edit data. And then ArcInfo, of course, is the full meal deal. This gives you everything ArcEditor has, except you now get a full set of spatial analysis tools.